Welcome to another running and reading vlog. We're going running right now. Yay, let's hydrate. Okay, I probably had enough liquid now to fuel like an entire army. So I'm gonna take Ella, we're gonna get her ready. We're gonna go for our run. I started a new book. Hallelujah, thank goodness. Let me tell you about it while I'm walking. First of all, don't you love it when you realize there's something on your shirt and you don't know what it is? It kind of looks like mud. I don't know. When was the last time I even washed this shirt? Who even knows? But hello, welcome back to another vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed last week's vlog. I enjoyed filming it and editing it. I did my most editing I've ever done on a video, and I really worked hard on the thumbnail, even though I know it's not anything spectacular. A DNF Legacy of Ash. I think I mentioned it at the end of last week's video, just the other day, and just last night I started a new book. That's what I'm gonna be listening to. I'm gonna listen to some music today too, because it's so nice and sunny, and I've got to run a lot, like 2.5 miles today. Oh, I heard a dog. I got scared already. So yeah, I DNF Legacy of Ash, and I've now started, oh my gosh, a dangerous collaboration, I think is which one it is. It's number 4 in the Veronica Speedwell series, and it is absolutely amazing. Sorry, there's a car coming, and now I just look super awkward, but whatever. So this book is the 4th in that series by Deanna Raybourn, and I really loved book 1, really loved book 2, probably even more. Book 3 I was really disappointed in, so book 4 I'm very excited because I feel like this one's gonna be a lot better. Talk about a slow burn kind of romance. That's what this book really is. Yes, it's a mystery too. It's like a mystery and a romance. It's set in the 1800s. I think it is 1800s, yeah, and I love it so much. And then this one is turning out to even have like a little bit of a love triangle that I didn't expect. I'm only like 9% in, so I just started, but it's going to be so much better. It's going to get me out of my reading slump. I've DNF'd, I think, the last 3 books I've read, so I need this book to get me out of this slump. So this is the last week before the 5K. The 5K is a week from today, and so today I'm going to run 25 minutes, well, more like 30 minutes, 2.5 miles, because next week I have to run 3, obviously. So this is once again just kind of getting me back into training. Gonna hopefully train soon for the 10K over the summer, and then the half marathon in November at Disney World, the Wine and Dine half marathon, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna go and I will record my findings here and let you know. I am afraid my heart rate's gonna not stay to where it's supposed to, because it's already at 115, just from my pre-workout stretches and stuff. It's literally 115, and my heart rate's not supposed to be above like 129. According to the zone 2 calculations that I did to keep it a very casual pace. But I've had caffeine, so I'm not going to count really too much on the heart rate. I'm just going to go by conversational pace kind of, but my goal is definitely less than 12.5 minute miles, hopefully more like 12-minute miles, but I don't think it's going to be possible. 1 mile, I did it in less than 12 minutes. Should I have? No, clearly I'm not running at a conversational pace. Am I going to keep going at this pace? I don't know. I really want to do it in less than 12-minute miles, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. I got a side stitch 3 minutes in. Maybe if I talk to the camera, I'll have to slow down. Got a side stitch at 3 minutes in. It's still there. I don't know what that means. Does that just mean I'm out of shape? Am I running too fast? I don't know. I need to ask my husband. He was a track coach for years. Let me ask him when I get back. I think he'll just say I'm out of shape. Now I have to run up this hill. I know it doesn't look like much. Maybe I should listen to that song running up that hill. That would be so funny. I should do that. But this is a killer. Like, it really is. It's long. It's not that steep. But it seriously goes forever. And it's going to be bad. 20 minutes in, I dropped Ella off because I don't think she can make it any longer. And I'm going to keep going. It's all downhill from here pretty much for the next 10 minutes. You know, this was not a test of running. Well, it was. It was a test of my allergy shots. Because everybody's mowing their grass. Like 20 people are mowing their grass at least. Everybody. It's a nice Saturday. It's not too hot. It is for me. I'm burning up. It's 69 degrees, but when you run, it feels like 10 degrees hotter. So it feels like 79, which is why I'm dressed for the 70s. I try to dress 10 degrees cooler. So anyway, yeah, allergies. Seasonal allergies. I'm allergic to every tree around here, but I get allergy shots now. I've had them for about 3 years, and fingers crossed that they'll make a difference. So, okay, here's my time. Here's the final results. I did it. My heart rate was like 160. It was bad. I pushed myself too hard. Only because I really, really wanted to have a goal for next week for the 5K. And it's like, yes, I could get injured doing this, but I'm only gonna do it this one time. The next time I run, just gonna be a slow run, which this tells me I'm ready for like speed work. Like I'm ready to start doing hills and intervals again, things like that, HIIT training, more core workouts, you know, just more intense strength training workouts too. Because yeah, I'm just right now just kind of like chilling, running slow, doing some stretches. Like I'm not really doing that much. I'm not going down this big hill, I'm turning around. Just get a few minutes walk in. So I have to tell you, I already did one workout today. I didn't even film it, I don't think, did I? No, it was early this morning. My child was eating lunch or something and I went ahead and did my little hip work exercises. Tomorrow we're going to the zoo, tomorrow Sunday. So no big workouts tomorrow, but hopefully when I get home, I'd like to do some strength training, like true core and back workout, and I can show you those. The book, didn't listen to anything. Nope, not gonna lie. Didn't listen to a single thing. It was really good though when I was listening to it, but I was gonna listen to music half of the run and the book the other half. What I do? No, I listen to music the entire run. It's like I totally forgot what I was doing. I was like, oh, this music is so good. And it was such a hard run. Never gave this book another thought, but I will read more of the audiobook tonight and I will update you tomorrow and show you my strength training workout. So I feel really stupid because I just got done on the treadmill and I was literally updating you while I was walking, and then I realized my phone was filming in slow motion. Wednesday. And so I have to refilm this clip. I was basically saying, what was I saying? I finished my run. I kept my heart rate down a lot, like 130. So I call that an easy run, but I was super tired. I've been awake since 5:40 this morning. And now I've got to go help get the baby ready for bed. Usually I don't work out this late. It's really tough for me to work out this late, but I had to because the 5K is Saturday. So that is the one good thing about signing up for a race, is that you know you have to work out. Because today's Monday, so I'm running today, I'm running Wednesday. And then I'm not running, definitely not doing anything on Friday. Taking Friday off to get ready, you know, rest my legs for Saturday. But Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday will be like my strength training, hopefully better strength training. I didn't get time to do anything yesterday. I was going to do strength training yesterday. I didn't even do my hip exercises or anything, or stretches or anything, because I was at the zoo all day and I was tired. And I'm tired today and I worked out. Sorry, I just found a scratch on the desk and I got distracted. Where did that come from? Ooh, anyway, it's a bad scratch. I walked about 11,000 steps today now, and I'm going to sleep like a baby because I've been awake since 5:40 and I'm exhausted. But let me update you on my book. I'm reading A Dangerous Collaboration still, and I am 43%, I believe. I was actually just listening to it even while running, which is funny because I'm just literally staring at the wall over here while I'm running, but it was fine. So I was listening to there's a gnat. Sorry, I am so distracted right now. I was listening to A Dangerous Collaboration, and I'm 43% in, and I'm really enjoying it. It might be my favorite in the series, potentially. This is such a slow burn romance. It's crazy. I mean, we're on book 4 and they're still not together. Like, they've not even kissed. But they kind of, I mean, they love each other already. But anyway, that's a whole thing. So I was intrigued about the possible love triangle, which is not really a thing, but now I'm intrigued by the mystery itself. The mystery has been on the back burner compared to the other books, I feel like. The mystery actually just got introduced about 35% into the book, which I feel like is really late. They got to this island. Was it an island? Gosh, I don't even remember now. See, it shows you how much I pay attention to the audiobooks. They got to wherever they're, I think, yeah, it's an island. Yeah. They got to the island where the guy called them all together, and his wife disappeared on his wedding day. And everybody thinks that she just ran away, but he just found evidence that there is foul play involved. And he wants everybody that's called to the island to use their kind of specialties that they have to help determine what actually happened to her and kind of dig up the past and see if there's something going on. Yeah, I gotta go get this child ready for bed. He's still awake, or still not even, ready at all, and it's 7:30. Usually he goes to bed at like 8. So yeah, and now they have to start investigating the mystery a little bit. It's still not a huge amount about the mystery, even at like almost halfway through. So that is interesting and a lot different, I feel like, than the rest of them. I'm kind of wanting a little bit more of the mystery now. For me, this is always very much a 4-star series. Maybe if this book even gets maybe better, even with the mystery, it could be 4.5. But it's such a slow burn kind of romance, and I really, really enjoy it. The characters, as I always say, are so sarcastic and fun. The main character is so She is her own woman, that's for sure. And she will do whatever she wants and she will say whatever she wants. She is very different than the polite society women of the 1800s. And she just doesn't really care too much about her reputation. And then Stoker is the male love interest, and he is just, you know, this like dark, broody dude that is awesome. So there you go. Anyway, definitely highly recommend the series. The first one was called A Curious Beginning. Yeah, A Curious Beginning was the first one. And you should definitely check out the series because it is amazing. But tomorrow the plan is to do just my stretches, I guess, or like, you know, my hip exercises and kind of chill. So it was sunny and it very suddenly just got really cloudy. Anyway, welcome to a car update. It is Wednesday. I did not vlog yesterday, and it's because I was too tired. So you get to see the realities of running and having a 3-year-old and doing YouTube and a full-time job. It's a lot, yeah, for sure. So I decided to do my strength training late last night. I had to do a bunch of other stuff. My husband had esports because it's the playoffs, so it's different days than usual. It was a whole thing. So by the time I actually got time to work out, it was 8:50 at night, and I was exhausted. I wanted to be asleep within like the next hour. And so I was like, I don't want to do too much hardcore workout stuff because then I'll get too awake. So I just did the bare minimum until 9 o'clock. I literally did 10 minutes, just mostly the ones that are in the floor so that I wouldn't have to stand up anymore because I was so tired. So I just knew if I did anything, it would probably help though. So I just did like literally my 2 exercises that I can do in the floor, and it took me like 10 minutes. Then I used my neck massager, which I have to show you that thing tonight because it is so good. So I used it. I kind of used it on my entire back, even though it's really more just for your neck and shoulders, but you can kind of make it work for the rest of your back. You just have to sit in some kind of funny positions. And that really has helped my back. I feel a lot better this morning. I also thought I had a migraine coming on, which I can't tell. I still might. Like I did have a headache yesterday, and I couldn't tell if it was a migraine or not. Oh, now I hear sirens. Hold on. I'm supposed to run today when I get home. If my head's not too bad, I'll run. If it is a migraine, I might have to wait and run tomorrow, which means I'll have to run on a Thursday, which is, oh, there is something behind me. Oh yeah, sheriff's car going like incredibly fast. So there we go. The bad news is I might have to run on a Thursday and then take Friday completely off and then race on Saturday. And considering I'm not going for a PR or anything, I think it'd be fine. Usually I try to rest 2 days before the race, but who cares? It's like I'm running 12-minute miles. It doesn't really matter. The audiobook, let's talk about it for a minute. I am now 56% of the way through A Dangerous Collaboration, and it is so good. And finally the mystery, I don't want to spoil anything obviously if you ever read the book or the series, but finally the mystery in this book is being connected to the characters. It's not some just random mystery with these random people, but then also stuff going on, you know, the romance with the main character and kind of a little bit of the love triangle thing. But now you realize that one of the kind of main characters is connected to the people that this mystery involves, and now it's all making a little bit more sense as to why they're kind of on this island and stuff. So anyway, I'm enjoying it. I'm still loving this love triangle kind of aspect of it. If they don't get together soon though, I'm gonna go crazy. I don't know what book they're gonna get together in. I suspect maybe they'll at least like kiss in this book or something. I don't know, but we'll see, because they clearly love each other. So it's just kind of funny that it's taking them this long to get together. But I will update you later today and tell you if I have a migraine or not, and if I decide to run. So here's my life right now. Say hello. While he's eating, I thought, you know, because he can't make it till our dinner time, so we have to eat at different times. It's a whole thing. So yes, he's watching TV because he insisted. But I'm gonna go ahead and work out right now before dinner, because I realized if I do my workouts after dinner, anytime within like 2 hours after eating, especially 3 hours, even if it's like a heavy meal or something, I get like nauseous and like weird. My stomach gets weird, and it takes like a day to get better. It's really, really strange. So I cannot eat or work out after having a heavy meal. So I'm gonna do just my strength training, even though I was supposed to run because I did have a headache today. I think it was a migraine, but I took my migraine medicine and it's gone. But I think it's only because I took the medicine. So it's not because the migraine's actually gone. Sorry, I'm kind of like stretching. So I'm going to go ahead and do just my regular little workout, and then I'm gonna run tomorrow, which does put me running 2 days before the event, but that's okay. Well, I will update you more about my book later, because there's nothing more to say since I updated you earlier today. But now I'm gonna go do these, just my regular stretches, and hopefully, like I said, after Saturday. So for next week's vlog, we're gonna get really into the more hardcore strength training with the ab workout and back workouts and other full body workouts and things, which I'll have to even find those. I'm not even sure what I'm doing. I used to do some, and I've gotta go see if I wanna do different ones. I don't even know. But yeah, I'll update you more when I run tomorrow and when I tell you what book I'm reading. It's Thursday. We're going for the last run and listening to the audiobook today. It is very hot. It's 78 degrees and sunny. I really don't want to, but for the race on Saturday, the temperature's supposed to be like 63. and cloudy, so it's gonna be perfect. Pre-workout snack is some ice cream, strawberry ice cream with some M&Ms in it. I'm finishing it. I had like 2 scoops, so I saved some, and they gave it to us as like a little treat here at school today. So I just thought I'd eat this while I'm waiting on the buses. I'm gonna run home and change and immediately get on the road, and I'm just gonna try to do, I think I'm gonna do 2 miles. I did 20 minutes the other night, which I don't even think was, well, that wasn't even 2 miles. So I don't know if I should do 20 minutes or should I do 2 miles? I don't know. Doing our warm-ups, then we're headed out. I don't know why I liked my ponytail today. It was very high and fluffy. This dog, this is the only reason I had to run outside in the 79-degree weather instead of on the treadmill. I said I would never run when it's above 70 degrees outside, and now I remember why. But I just had to get Ella out for a walk anyway, so I thought I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm dying. My heart rate was like 160 by the end. I had to run up that stupid hill. Hopefully it'll help me on the day of the race. And of course I went too hard again. I keep doing this to myself, but this time I focused on my form, and I learned this technique I saw on a video that was like, keep your elbows back. If you keep your elbows pointed backwards, then you're gonna have better posture. And I did that. And I also learned another technique that instead of focusing on kicking your knees up and thinking about that, instead focus on pressing down with your feet into the ground. And somehow that's supposed to help you have better posture or something too. So I try to focus on those 2 things. Sometimes I think I'll focus on my breathing a little bit more. Anyway, I did not listen to the audiobook, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm 66% of the way through. So like I'll finish it here in the next couple of days. I think I have about 3 hours of listening time left. And I listened to music instead, only because I realized at the beginning it was going to be such a hard run, just because I was going to have to run pretty fast to do under 12-minute miles, and it was super, super hot, which, oh yeah, here's my time. It's over. I did it. The goal, I think, for the race on Sunday or Saturday, tomorrow, no, 2 days from now. Today's Thursday. The goal on Saturday, I think, is just maybe 11 to 11.5 minute miles, which of course I haven't done in a very long time. Wow, even Ella stopped. She's just done. So I guess that's my cue to go. I will see you again on race day. Tomorrow is total rest day. Propping my feet up as much as I can, although at school I gotta walk like a lot. So, all right, talk to you guys on race day. Guys, I'm nervous. I don't know why. I'm never nervous before a race, like ever, even when I'm trying to get like my, you know, PR or like my record time. And I think that's why, is because every race I've ever run, I've got my record time during that race, because I've only run several, you know, a couple 5Ks and a few, well, like several 5Ks, I guess, 2 10Ks. Yeah. And so each time I get a faster time than the time before. And this time I'm not going to get to do that. And I'm sad. And like, I want to go out there and run fast, and I can't, or I'll get hurt. This is what always happens to me. So instead I'm like, okay, maybe I'll try to go for 11.5 minute miles, but I really want to do like 11-minute miles. And I'm so sad because last time I was doing under 9-minute miles, and I'm just like freaking out about it. Anyway, I'm nervous, and I had some caffeine, and it's like late in the day. It's a whole thing. But anyway, I am going downtown. I don't even know where I'm going to park, because there's going to be like no parking. I don't even know. I hate having to get my like little race bib thing the day of, but you literally couldn't pick it up beforehand unless you were at a certain school. Anyway, I'm nervous about just getting everything done, but I'll give myself plenty of time. The race starts in less than just like what, 53 minutes. It starts in 53 minutes. So I have 53 minutes to get parked, get my race stuff, walk that stuff back to the car, do my stretches, maybe run back from wherever I parked to the starting line. I think I can do it. But I wanted to actually update you. That's why I wanted to do this video before I got there, is because I want to tell you about my book. I'm almost finished with oh my gosh, whatever it's called, A Dangerous Collaboration. There we go. And I think it is my favorite in the series, but not for the reasons I expected. It's kind of my favorite because Stoker and Veronica are like definitely in love now. And I don't feel like that's a spoiler, because like, of course that's where the series is going. And you know, they're just like getting to know each other in the first one, and then they like are kind of falling in love in the second and third ones, but in this one they're truly in love with each other, and they still are like not remotely together. They've never admitted any feelings for each other or anything. And so it's very different, I feel like, than a lot of these romances. I don't know why, but like, it's taken, you know, many books to build up, and I just don't know how it's all going to come together and how they're finally going to actually get together, which I'm just assuming will be soon. I don't know how many books I can take of them just being like, oh, we're almost together, oh, but then we're not, we're almost together, oh, then we're not. And I was like, oh my gosh. But I will say, I think the reason why it's a 4-star read for me, I think it is going to be a 4-star, just like the rest of the series, is because the mystery is not super exciting. You know, there's this girl that's disappeared, and they're trying to find out what happened to her. It was many years ago. People think she's probably murdered. And like, there's not many clues to go on. If they kept discovering more and more clues, there's like one clue, and it was introduced, what, a third of the way through the book? You know, they found this bag that belonged to the girl. I think I mentioned that in one of the previous clips. That's the only clue that they still have. There's really no other clues. I'm like, okay, I don't feel like I'm able to help solve the mystery at all. I mean, I guess it's not like some sort of Agatha Christie, you know, mystery or anything, but I still feel like I should get a little bit more of the mystery part. And so, especially since I'm not really getting that much of the romance part, I'm like, well, then what am I getting in this book? I don't know. But I mean, I still obviously really enjoy it. It might be my favorite in the series, but I think it's still just 4-star. I think this whole series for me is going to be a 4-star series. Now, maybe, who knows? I might change my mind. There might be a time will come when I give it 5 stars. I don't know. Maybe that'll be the next one. But of course, book 3, I only gave like 3.5 stars. So who knows? But I just wanted to update you, and I'm going to finish it really soon. I'm not going to listen to it while I run this race, though. I'm going to listen to music, like really fast hardcore music, because that's what I'm gonna do. Probably some rock, some metal. I made a new playlist and I'm excited about that. I'm gonna focus on my form. I'm gonna listen to kind of tune in with my breathing a little bit, and then yeah, I'm gonna update you on the race, I guess. I don't know, I guess I'll see you there. I feel so awkward about vlogging while I'm there, so I also have a book haul for you later too. I can show you a few books I bought at that book sale earlier, the library book sale. That was really fun. I was the first person to run to I beelined to the hardcover table. And the hardcovers were 50 cents. The paperbacks were 25, and the young adult books and children's books were 10 cents each. So needless to say, I did buy some, but only 4. So I'll show you those later though. I didn't show you my race shoes. These are my special race shoes that I got from Nike like a long time ago, and I had them on sale. They were on clearance. They were still like $150 or something, but apparently that's half price. So anyway, I love them very much. It's like cheating because there's like springs in them, or not springs, but it basically feels like it. They're so cushioned. Like there's literally, I don't know, some kind of springy thing in here. It's nuts. I got my stuff, got my bib on. Now we're headed back to the car to drop everything off, and I just had to update you and tell you that there is no bathroom. So I've got to get back to the car. It's 5 o'clock. I've got 30 minutes. I've got to get to the car, get my stuff in the car, find a bathroom, and I'm going to drive back down here because there's tons of parking spots, it turns out. The race is at Georgetown College, right downtown Georgetown. And yeah, there's tons of parking, but there's this other thing going on downtown, and some of the roads are closed for a car show. So wish me luck finding parking, I guess.
We got a gaggle of runners coming together.
Well, I'm not saying for the awards. I didn't win anything. But here's what I got. I shouldn't have done that. My hip kind of hurts. Okay. I did it way faster. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have done that. Why'd I do that? I don't know. It was so fun. Do I have a problem? I think I have a race problem. All I want to do now is train so I can run faster, as I'm literally like limping to the car because my hip hurts. My knee's fine. Now it's my hip, my right hip. So I'm gonna go home and do those yoga stretches that were so good. I might update you just again very quickly tomorrow to tell you how the book ended and to tell you if I'm sore from running this race or not. But it's over. I did it. Let's go home and eat some dinner. Hello and welcome to the end of this vlog, finally. I feel like this one has been way too long. Anyway, I just wanted to say that I am not that sore the next day, and tomorrow I'm gonna start planning the training plan for the 10K, which is in 10 weeks from yesterday, from my last race, basically 10 weeks, which is plenty of time to get ready for a 10K. Going from like 5K to 10K, I don't think it's normally 10 weeks that you need. So I'm gonna look up a training plan. I mean, I've done this before, obviously, like several times, but I wanna do way more strength training. So in the next video, you get to follow me. Developing my strength training plan is gonna be the key, and trying some different running things. I'm not just gonna like run. I'm gonna try like one day of a long run, one day of like intervals or something like that, and then one like slower kind of recovery run kind of thing. So anyway, that is the plan. And I just had to say that, oh, I didn't show you my book haul. Okay, real quick, I totally forgot to show you my book haul from that little used book sale thing. This was 25 cents, which I've read this book before and really liked it, so I thought I definitely need to own the physical copy of it. It was literally 25 cents. I gave it 4 stars. Like, will I read it again? Maybe. I don't know. I really like this author. I like her young adult book. What was it called? Oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it. But anyway, she wrote a young adult book that was really super good. And then this series, I've read book 1. I own book 2. Let's see, I think this is book 3. Yeah, and this is book 4. 4. Yeah, this is The Diviners by Libba Bray. But since I literally have a copy of book 2, also discarded book from my library, and then now I've got these 2 discarded books. I don't actually own book 1, but I thought, well, you know, if I keep going with the series, at least I have them pretty much. This one, I'm not going to lie, I bought this to sell. This was 50 cents for this Book of the Month 2024 release. Look at this thing. Hardcover. It's amazing condition. It's so pretty. Maybe I'll actually read it too. I've never even heard of it. But yeah, I thought I could sell this puppy at Half Price Books for maybe like more than 50 cents. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I finished my audiobook. I finished A Dangerous Collaboration, and I'm still giving it 4 stars. The mystery was, I mean, it was fine. It still wasn't, like I said, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, the mystery wasn't, like, super important to the novel. The romance aspect, I think, between Stoker and Veronica is, like, the main aspect kind of the novel, but even then it's not. It's like the 2 things were not meshing this time. Like, the mystery, it's like the author tried to connect the mystery to the main characters by having one of the characters kind of involved in something that happened in the past. But I just didn't feel like the 2 things, the mystery and the romance, were as connected this time. They were just like 2 random things. But I'm liking definitely the direction that it's going in for the romance, and I cannot wait to see what happens in book 5. But I've learned to pause between books. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause because I read books 2 and 3 back to back, and therefore I didn't like book 3 as much. But I think it's just because I was getting burnt out. So I'm going to like pause for about a month or so, and then I will read book 5. But anyway, yes, a very 4-star series. Very good. Still highly recommend. Start with A Curious Beginning by Veronica Speedwell is the name of the character. Deanna Raybourn. There we go. Deanna Raybourn. And I think that'll do it for me today, guys. So thank you so much for watching my journey with my 5K. It was way more successful than I expected because, well, obviously I ran way too fast. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have done that. But it was really fun and I had a good time. So that's all that really matters, right? I'm already prepping for the next race because that's all I do is just be crazy and think about things like when's the next race, and I got to go ahead and start training and planning. And anyway, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Oh, and I'm going to say happy trails and happy tales to you. That's going to be my new thing. Instead of saying happy trails to you, I'm going to say happy trails. This is going to be my little ending I do of every video because I said I was going to come up with an ending. And I didn't use ChatGPT. I actually made this up on my own. I was so impressed. I was like, yes, I didn't have to use ChatGPT because I use it for everything. Anyway, happy trails and tales to you. Bye.